What's the fastest way to fix your gut health while on TRT in 2026? It's not probiotics, it's not digestive enzymes, it's not another detox cleanse. It's a 4-step peptide protocol that will eliminate bloating, clear your skin, give you that lean physique you've always wanted. And when you're on TRT, just fixing your gut health will make everything else in your body function 10 times better. But most guys are doing things completely wrong because they're popping probiotics, they're taking greens powders, they're taking random peptides, hoping and praying something works. Today, I'm gonna show you the exact 4-step peptide protocol and sequencing principles that will completely transform how you look, you feel, and perform 12 weeks from now. Which brings us to step number 1, connecting the dots. Here's what no one tells you when you start TRT. Testosterone doesn't optimize muscle growth and libido, it fundamentally changes how your gut operates. And for most men, that change is not in a good direction. See, your body has 4 main detox exits: your gut, your liver through bile, your lymphatic system, and your kidneys. And when you start TRT, you're suddenly processing way more androgens and metabolites. And if your gut exit is clogged because of slow motility and bacterial overgrowth, that waste has to go somewhere. Your liver gets overloaded and ends up with systemic inflammation that shows up as acne and brain fog and that stubborn belly fat you can't lose even though you're in a deficit. Higher androgen levels slow down gut motility, and food is moving through your digestive tract slower than it should be. Now combine that with the fact that most guys on TRT aren't even cautious with their macros and nutrients, and they're training hard 5 to 6 days a week. They're under constant stress. Your gut is working overtime to digest all that food, but it's moving at half the speed it used to. That's when you get the bloating, the constipation, and that distended stomach look, even though you're lean everywhere else. But it gets worse. When your food sits in your gut longer than it should, it starts to ferment. Your intestinal lining, that barrier that's supposed to protect your bloodstream from all the toxins, starts breaking down. And this is called intestinal permeability. Most people know it as leaky gut. Now, when your gut barrier is compromised, those endotoxins leak into your bloodstream, and your immune system attacks them, triggering inflammation. At this point, guys do one of 2 things. Option 1, they blame their estrogen. They add an AI in, they crash their E2, and they feel even worse. Then they get stuck in this endless loop of tweaking their protocol and praying and hoping something clicks. Option 2, they go on Google, they type in gut health, and they buy a $60 probiotic and a greens powder that tastes like lawn clippings, and they take it for 3 weeks, notice 0 difference, and assume, well, this is just how TRT feels. And to be fair, it's not your fault, because your doctor forgot to tell you to connect the dots between what's happening in your gut and what's showing up in your blood work, which is why you're here. So, what's the actual fix? You need to rebuild your structural integrity of your gut lining first. Repair those tight junctions that reduce the systemic inflammation and restore the barrier function. So then the nutrients get absorbed and the toxins stay out where they belong. And the fastest way to do that at a clinical level is with peptides, but not the way that most people do it. Which brings us to step number 2. And this is the exact peptide stack that repairs your gut from the inside out. We got BPC 157, we got TB 500, we got KPV, and we got GHK-Cu. Now, before you get too excited and go inject a whole vial of BPC, I need to be very clear. I'm getting dozens of messages every single day from guys taking 3, 4, 5 peptides at once and barely feeling anything. Peptides work synergistically, and the order you introduce them matters more than you think. This is the 4-step peptide stack. You're gonna layer them in over 12 weeks. And you're gonna start with BPC 157. This is your gut lining repair agent. This accelerates the healing of your intestinal barrier. It reduces the inflammation and restores that tight junction integrity. This is the base of the entire protocol. You start here and don't stop until your gut is fully healed. Now here's the protocol, the loading phase. This is weeks 1 through 6. You're gonna start with 500 micrograms twice daily, subcutaneous injection, morning and evening. And then you're gonna transition to the maintenance phase, which is weeks 5 through 12. Now, which is 250 to 350 micrograms once daily in the morning, fasted. The loading phase is gonna saturate your system and kickstart the repairing. you should notice reduced bloating by week 2 to 3. Now, when you hit the maintenance, you're not supporting healing without overloading. Now, you might get diarrhea in the first week, and if that happens, don't panic. It's your digestive system hitting the flush button before rebuilding. Now, let's go on to TB500. TB500 works systemically to reduce the inflammation, enhance the tissue regeneration across the entire gut lining. BPC is localized repair. TB500 is systemic cleanup. Protocol: you're going to dose this twice per week, subcutaneous injections, Monday and Thursday. Let BPC establish the foundation first. Then TB500 amplifies the anti-inflammatory response and accelerates that healing. You're gonna run it for 12 weeks. You're gonna cycle off after week 12, or you can continue 250 milligrams once a week for maintenance. Next up is KPV. KPV is gonna target the gut inflammation at the immune level. Now, if you're dealing with severe bloating, IBS-like symptoms, eczema, or food tolerances, this shuts down that inflammatory cascade. Now, you're gonna add this in weeks 3 to 4. 500 to 1,000 micrograms daily. You're gonna cycle off after 8 to 10 weeks once the inflammation normalizes. The last peptide, GHK-Cu. Now, this supports collagen production, it reduces the oxidative stress, and strengthens the intestinal wall. Now, this is gonna take you from normal to optimized and resilient. You're gonna take 1 to 200 milligrams 3 times per week, and you're gonna add it in around week 6. Now, by week 6, the inflammation is down. Now you're gonna build long-term resiliency. And you can extend to 12 weeks or cycle off at week 16. Week by week, you're gonna notice this: less post-meal bloating. You're gonna have normal bowel movements, clear skin, more stable energy. Your joint health is gonna improve. Your recovery is gonna improve. Now, if you want the full guide, go over to my Instagram, DM me, gut protocol. And critical part here, guys, is peptides repair structure. But if you don't support the function with the right supplements and nutrition, you're building a house on quicksand. Which brings us to step 3, nutrient foundation. Now, if you never want to restart this entire process, do not skip this. Peptides do not work in a vacuum. If bile isn't flowing, your liver cannot process hormones. If your stomach acid is low, you can't break down food. Now, here's what to run alongside the stack. Let's talk about digestion first. You have betadine HCl with pepsin, 500 to 1,000 milligrams per high protein meal only. Digestive enzymes, 1 to 2 capsules per meal. L-glutamine, 5 to 10 grams daily. Now let's talk about bile flow and the liver. Ox bile, 500 milligrams with the fatty meals only. TUDCA, you're gonna take 250 to 500 milligrams daily. Then you got bitter herbs. These are 500 to 1,000 milligrams, basically right before you eat a meal. You need healthy fats every single meal. Olive oil, avocado, grass-fed butter, egg yolks. Now let's talk about liver detox support. NAC, 600 to 1,200 milligrams daily. Then you got milk thistle, 200 to 400 milligrams daily. You got glycine, 5 to 10 grams daily. A methylated B complex, just 1 every single day. Now, what you're gonna notice is week 2 to 3, much smoother digestion. Week 4 to 6, your skin's gonna clear up. You have a lot more stabilized energy. Week 8 to 10, no discomfort after meals. Week 12, gut repaired, TRT is working way better. Now, let's talk about nutrition. The first 2 weeks, you have to eliminate these things. Alcohol, I know. Dairy, I know. Gluten, seed oils, that's easy. Ultra-processed foods, no problem. You're gonna keep the grass-fed beef, the wild fish, the pasteurized raised eggs, organic chicken thighs, healthy fats every meal. I can't stress it enough. Then white rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, oats, cooked vegetables, bone broth every single day. 3 meals per day, stop the snacking. And you're gonna do a 12 to 14 hour overnight fast. So basically, once you go to bed, stop eating, wait until it's been 12 hours, at least eat your next meal. 40 to 50 grams of protein per meal. Depending on what your body weight is and stuff, you could do a little bit less. Sleep, stress management, movement, and zone 2 cardio. There you have it, the complete 4-step protocol to fix your gut health on TRT. It works, but it works even faster when it's built around your blood work, your hormones, your stress markers, and your gut symptoms. So if you're serious about making TRT work the way it's supposed to and building a lean physique, eliminating the gut problems, keeping performance dialed in, click the first link in the description and book a call. We'll review your labs, your protocol, your symptoms, and build a personalized hormone and gut optimization plan. If you got value from this video, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and let me know. Are you already on TRT and struggling with gut issues, or are you trying to get ahead of them? Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.